High school chemistry lab. Harsh fluorescent lights hum and flicker. Students exchange uneasy glances. A broad-shouldered senior, Chad, slaps his palm onto a desk, making glassware rattle. No one here knew Mrs. Carter had once operated in a top-secret combat unit. Not until the day Chad's hand closed around her throat. His fingers tighten. A sharp gasp ripples through the room. A beaker slips, shattering across the tile. 5 seconds later, the school would never forget what happened next. First day of the semester. Mrs. Carter, late 30s, lean and composed, wearing a simple cardigan, places a box of lab gear on the counter. Every motion precise, almost mechanical, though no one notices. Chad, the wrestling team star, full of swagger, leans back in his chair with a smirk. Chad, you sure you can even lift those boxes, Grandma? Laughter erupts. Mrs. Carter just offers a faint, unreadable smile. Words like that meant nothing to her. But to Chad, power was everything. Class after class, Chad pushes limits, swapping chemicals to cause dangerous fizzing reactions, stealing seats, talking over her lectures. One afternoon, he sticks out his foot, sending a smaller student stumbling and splashing acid across the floor. Mrs. Carter moves instantly, neutralizing the spill before harm is done. Mrs. Carter, my desk. Now. Chad glares, slowly approaching, shadow towering over her. It's the day of the school's big chemistry competition. While explaining safety rules, Mrs. Carter has a glass rod snatched from her hand. Chad, you don't tell me what to do. He steps in close, cutting off her path. The room freezes. Chad's hand reaches for her neck. That was his first mistake. In a flash, Mrs. Carter grips his wrist, twisting it into a painful joint lock. Chad chokes out a gasp, knees folding. Mrs. Carter, Rule 1, Chad, don't put your hands where they don't belong. She sweeps his leg, guiding him to the floor in a smooth, controlled motion. Gasps erupt. Student, whispering, she just dropped him in one move. Chad's pinned, arm immobilized. Mrs. Carter's tone stays steady. Mrs. Carter, I've handled men twice your size in situations far worse than this. The principal bursts in. Students are already filming. A colleague murmurs, you have no idea, she's ex-Army Special Forces. The clip spreads online. Parents demand action against Chad, not her. The school board meets. His wrestling scholarship is pulled after a history of violent incidents comes to light. Weeks later, Mrs. Carter receives a standing ovation at an assembly. Empty lab after hours. Mrs. Carter wipes down a bench. Chad's mother appears in the doorway, eyes red. Mother, thank you. No one's ever stopped him before. Mrs. Carter nods, cleaning without pausing. Mrs. Carter, discipline isn't about punishment. It's a chance to change direction. Fade out as she locks the lab. Her military bearing impossible to miss. Sometimes the quietest lives hide the loudest pasts.